Okay, so the video got cut off there because I'm using the free version of Screencast here, so I'm only allowed to do so many minutes. So starting from where we left off, um, on Office Lens, you can it'll look like this when you first open it. You could choose what type of document, whiteboard, business card, thing like that you are trying to take a picture of. So then you select that. So let's say this was a picture of a whiteboard. You select whiteboard. You take the picture of it. You could even be on an angle. You could see that this picture is not straight on right now. You could be on an angle, you could be almost anywhere. This is a smart app that will actually detect what the whiteboard is, or if you were using a document, it'll actually detect what the piece of paper is besides the table around it. So you select what you're trying to take a picture of. In this case, it was a whiteboard. You press this big button down here, it takes your picture. Now, once it takes that picture, it's actually going to auto-correct it and move it around, so that way it'll actually look like this, and that's how it's going to save it. At that point, once students have taken a picture of their document, which would be their dragster car, they could just come over here and tap OneNote, and it'll actually load that picture straight to OneNote. So right now I'm going to take you to the next section that I'd be talking about, which would be OneNote. So once we open this, fresh, I'm already have it open to, oh, come on. Well, I have it open to the Technology 7 class I made. This is what it would kind of look like for students too. You have the welcome area, which is going to be like their general note-taking area. I could change the name of it to, I guess, just notes, but this is where you'd have like air-powered dragsters. You could start talking about that. I could put pictures, notes. That would just be my general class notes for the students. Then if you go to the collaboration space, which I started doing, this would be their assignment for this. So you have the dragster collaboration, and it has instructions that on this page you will upload your dragster drawings and offer constructive feedback to your classmates. The space is open to everyone in the class, and class members can read and write anything in this notebook. So I took a picture using Lens and uploaded it right here as an example. It says example right on it. So at that point, students could just pop over here and say, let's see, I think you could make the car a little, I think you could make the car a little thinner. So they could write, so it will go faster. And once they click away from it, that would pop up. And then if I go into look into it, it doesn't say it right now because I wrote it there, but if a student wrote it there, it would say their name when they go to click on it. So that's how I would be able to keep track of it. And they could just write next to it. You could also, if I don't, this is on a laptop right now, if you were on a tablet or a smartphone, you could actually write with like a stylus or your finger, and you could actually write directly on it. And you could also change the ink color when you do that, so you could write in red on it and things like that. So this would be the spot where they're going to be taking their pictures that they already uploaded into OneDrive from taking it from Lens and kind of just transferring it over into this page, the collaboration page. So they just have to click and drag it once it's in their OneNote, and they can collaborate on here. So some other features on here is they could actually draw. That's what I was just talking about. You could insert images. So if they had taken a picture using not Lens for some reason, they could actually just take a picture and insert it. But if you don't use Lens, it won't be cropped and it won't be as nice. That's the best part about Lens, is actually it's going to just crop to the document that you need. You won't get any background to it. So that would be what my lesson is. And I think it would actually be a very useful tool in using in not only my classroom, but almost any classroom could use this if you take the lesson plan that I wrote up and kinda tweak it a little bit to what you would need.